Wines and Spirits review on a bitterly cold, bitterly wet day. Sometimes it's not nice being a gardener. Today was that day. So, Thornbridge Advent Calendar, you can just see it here. I need to get it lifted up actually. I've got no way of lifting it up without the other one being too hard. Probably having two candles at the same time, but it's a nice one as well. I like having two candles. So, today's day 7. I've got to say, 5 out of 6 days, new beers to me. So, as a beer fan and beer reviewer, for want of a better word, it's nice when you get new beers. So, here we go. Get in. Here. Peel this open. Oh, that's a new one. Imperial as well. I'm up for that. So, Blood Orange Halcyon. That's how you pronounce it at least. It's a Blood Orange Imperial IPA. It's 7.4%. Get in. And I need something strong after today. Tell you. So it says here, we have found that our Imperial IPA Halcyon provides a fantastic canvas for different fruit additions that really accentuate the big tropical characters already present from the generous hopping we use. Blood orange, like a perfect one to use, with its distinctive sweetness, balancing beautifully with the grapefruit and tangerine character already present. The dry and thirst quenching bitterness in the finish make this a fantastically balanced beer. So yeah, good evening. And oops, I'll just put that on. There we go. And good evening, Andrew and Steve. No one else. Yeah, 7.4 Imperial IPA, eh? Just what you need after a long, and I do mean a long, cold, wet, windy, miserable day at work. It was freezing cold this morning. Good evening, Darren. Always busy, mate. Always. Yeah. Sitting on a ride-on mower at this time of the year, freezing my backside off. Good evening, Adam. And first it was freezing. Then it poured it down. Then it was really windy. Then it was raining. And this is after hours as well, so it absolutely poured it down in the garden next door. I was cold, and I am cold. An Imperial IPA, matey. Blood Orange Halcyon. Yeah, if that's how you pronounce it, or Alicon. I think it's Halcyon myself. But yeah, Imperial IPA. How do? Yeah. So it's 20 past 4. It's pitch black in the middle of the woods, at the back of their house. I'm burning rubbish, and there's all this almighty crack, and I'm like, oh my god, what's that? And I'm looking up, and it's pitch black. I can't see anything, and all of a sudden I can see literally not 3 yards, about 10 yards in front of me, this mega branch come down and clatter on the dike at the side of us, and it's like, oh my god, that was scary. Could have been very nasty though. Could have been really, really nasty. Put that back on. That's it. Yeah, I've had a couple of the Halcyons too, but I've certainly not had this one either. So hazy looking. I'm going to put it back here because when you're near the camera, it's an orangey. It is like a blood orange pour, really. When you look at it, a reddy orange pour to it. White head. Oh, spill it. Oh, it's a lovely aroma. That aroma. You do get the blood orange on the aroma. And certainly a bit of grapefruit. I always struggle with tangerine. Tangerine is my orange to me. It's like you go to the shops and you get tangerine, it's like, and then the other types of oranges, they all taste the same. Obviously, I'm not a connoisseur of orange. I know what Stilton tastes like. It tastes nice. Especially on steak rather. Not often do I have to come home and get changed, have a shower and get changed immediately. 5 layers of clothing, including waterproof, soaked to the skin. 2 layers of trousers soaked to the skin. Good evening, Ted. 2 lots of socks soaked as well. Well, no, I must go to the car and get the socks out of the car. Yeah, all good. All good, eh? Part and parcel of working outside. You're going to get that one day where you absolutely get battered. And so today was that day. Storm Barrow. Yeah, yeah, not nice for driving in as well, is it? No. So yeah, lovely orange on the nose. Ooh, ooh, I like that. So you really get the orange on the taste. And you get the hints of the grapefruit in there. Tangerine, I'm probably getting it. I don't. The blood orange and tangerine, they're very similar to me. But that's nice. Not getting the ABV at all. This could pass as a 3% ABV wise. Good evening, Thomas. Warming on the stomach. 24 cans for 50 quid. That's decent. 7.4% maybe. So it's blood orange Halcyon. That's how you pronounce it. Um, blood orange Imperial IPA. And obviously blood orange, grapefruit and tangerine are the prevalent flavour amongst it. I've just fancied something big, so to crack open a 7.4, it's like the boxers know that you want something, after a crap day, that you want something nice. I do hope the other Advent calendar's got something nice and big in it as well. Yeah, 10% Imperial, jobs are good. And I know there are some true idiots on the roads. You do wonder how people get their licenses. I had to suffer on the way home, although thank God the heater on the cars was lovely. But I had to suffer being stuck behind a tractor for nearly 5 miles. Oh dear. I'll work later. I'm thankful. Sometimes when you're in your job that you're in, and when you have a bad day, you're there and you think, why am I doing this? Why am I a gardener anymore? And then you think about the positive side of your job, and you can bounce back out of it. But sometimes um, bad days really really do put you on a downer. Yeah, thank God we haven't had any snow on the roads. Could you imagine? Oh dear. That there was a day in Nottingham. Was it last year? Wasn't last year, was it? Yeah, it was last year, beginning before COVID, and when it snowed, a little bit of snow on the road. They closed the Clifton Bridge, and Nottingham. Like I've said this before, but Nottingham is the most congested city in the world. I was burning stuff today as well. Yeah, yeah, I was burning. Not getting no good fires. No. I've made no new homebrew since the summer, Darren. I am going to rectify that straight after Christmas. Yeah, I'm going to do a couple of kits. I'm definitely going to do Evil Dog IPA again, and I'm thinking of bumping up the ABV and putting a bit of something in it. I don't know what to put in with an IPA to make it flavourful. So, because you've got to be careful with IPAs. I mean, I'm not putting butterscotch in. What about a vanilla IPA? That'd be different, wouldn't it? Vanilla. Ugh. But would it work in an IPA? It works in a port or a stout, but in an IPA, different. There's a thought. So really enjoying this. Love it. I'm not getting the ABV at all. No way. If I was to blind taste this and someone said to me that's 7.4, I said no chance. It's amazing how some beers can mask the ABV so well, and yet other beers, you drink them and straight away you think, oh God, that's definitely high. I mean, I drank a 10% Christmas ale last night, and wow, could I tell it was 10% straight away? It was like the wallop I got from that beer. 500 grams of malt extract. Yes, I need to try something other than sugar to get a better quality beer. Yeah, that's that's the thing, really. I mean, I've had a 3.8% beer from it was from Lidl, I think, at the time, and it was a brand I've never heard of, and I've never come across it since. And it was stunning. I felt like it was 7%, and it's like, and yet this is 7%, and it feels like 3.8. It's unbelievable, lovely looking beer. And look at that, totally hitting the spot. And obviously Thornbridge. For anybody who lives in Nottingham, we know a lot about Thornbridge because they've been to the Robin Hood Beer Festival many times. In fact, when it was at the Motor Point, they weren't there this year, funnily enough, but at the Motor Point Arena, they had a big stand with their, oh my, I can't remember the beers now. The beers, it's gone. There was also at Nottingham Craft Beer Festival because I think Thornbridge James recognised Craig. It was, I'm sure it was Thornbridge James recognised Craig straight away. Yeah, give him the wink and that. So obviously Craig's done a lot of Thornbridge beer reviews. It's nice, but it's nice for Craig in a city where he's never been to before to get a nod from a brewery. You know, that is nice. That's a nice touch to be recognised. Wow. And you know, for anybody who does beer reviews and to especially if they're decent, honest, decent beer reviews, there's one thing, Adam. They've got a stunning amount of beers. Wow, they won't need any guest beers. Most of the presents we've got, yeah, I've got all my wife's presents. Got to wrap them up. I've got a new, I've got a present that's come from me today. I've just got to check it. So another beer haul video coming up, and I've just got to check it, make sure it's all there, just so I can verify it's all there, so I know what I'm getting. Big kid, as you do. Big kid for Christmas. I love Christmas Saturday. Favourite time of the year. And now I'm not in retail. I get 2 weeks off for Christmas. I'm off for 2 weeks and 3 days. So drink to that. I dare say I'll be hitting the pub at some stage, depending on how many pennies I've got. But obviously, you know, you can only do what you can do in life. Simple as that, isn't it? It's the thought that counts. You can buy somebody a card, and if the right thought goes into that card, it can be amazing. Pubs, yeah, maybe. No, I'm getting no spirits for Christmas. No, not that I know of anyway. It's more beers. Yeah, they're all beers this year. I seem to have gone from a beers, wines, and spirits reviewer to mainly just doing beers. To be fair, although I will jump back on the bandwagon at some stage. But beers are the cheapest. See, spirits are expensive to buy, so it's not easy to review spirits because at £30 to £40 for the decent stuff, you can't do it. The only way you can do it is if one, you get some for free, which don't happen, and or two, you buy the miniatures, which they're not easy to get hold of either. I need a shop that sells a shed load of miniatures and cheap. You got a bottle of whiskey from work. Fair play there, mate. Hopefully work for the year I've done this year. Hopefully they'll you know treat me at some stage. Um, yeah, there has been a few moments recently where it seems like because I work outside, I seem to be forgotten about, which is a bit what's the word? Disconcerting is the word. Yeah, it's never nice to be forgotten about, especially when a lot of your work is what makes the place look good. It's just, I suppose it's a thing in a lot of jobs, isn't it? A lot of jobs take people for granted. And this happens across all spectrums of jobs you took for granted and ignored. And then when you leave, you realise what a good employee you were. And I left the Arboretum 11 years later. It's absolutely god awful now. And yeah, Nottingham Park Estate as well. Yeah, that's gone downhill since I left and all. So it's all funny, isn't it? So enjoying this. 15 minutes in, rattling away. I've got the fire in front of my legs though. I've got a Calagas fire on my legs, and it's nice to be warm. I was sat on the tractor today mowing, and it wasn't. It was putting lovely stripes on the lawn, but I was freezing my absolute bejesus. And I'm trying not to swear these days. I'm trying to be good. Yeah. Trying to keep the It says it's a beautiful coloured beer, isn't it? You know, you can't fault the colour of it. The ABV, nice ABV. And obviously the temperature of the shed for an IPA, this is perfect temperature. It's really, really, it's like being in the fridge. Yeah, don't know. Oh, still got some left. Waste not, want not. So yeah, a week on Friday I break up. Hey, I'm looking forward to that. I've not had no proper time off this whole year. Even when we've had time off, a couple of days here and there. The dog, yeah, he's still tootling along. You know, we're very fearful of that day when, you know, he leaves us. And 15, is he 16 now? Cocker Spaniel 16, his legs are going a bit, and his brain's still there. Yeah, he's always been daft. Yeah, and yeah, still a greedy breed. But yeah, when he poos wherever he likes. Yeah, doesn't matter where he is. Yeah, it's not what you want when you walk in the front room at night. It's times I'm having to clean stuff off the floor. It's not nice. But it's better with his weeing. He don't wee inside so much, but he certainly drops the odd poo out. Yeah, it's not what you want when you're eating your dinner. But you don't do it at dinner time, obviously. But no, he's too concentrated on watching what you're eating. But yeah, he's still a good dog and so loving. Absolutely loves my oldest son. Lies on the bed with him, and they've got such a bond that it's unbelievable. And I can remember holding him as a puppy, and he was in my hand. That's how small he was. A Yule log, yeah. There's some things you can do with that, and that's definitely one of them. So loving the taste of this, and to say that I took a gamble this year. I went for a slightly higher priced Advent calendar because obviously, well, although the Adventure beer is 75, so actually that's more expensive. But £70 for my first year of doing an Advent calendar from one particular brewery, I've been impressed so far. 6 out of 7 days, there have been new beers to me. There's bound to be some beers that I've had. There are some beers that I really want to taste, should they be in this box, I've had before. But 6 out of 7, and every single one's been a cracker. You know, there's been some absolute pearlers. Yesterday's lager was something else. Jeremy Clarkson, eat your heart out. Yeah, can't fault it. No, I've not seen. Are they still selling that? Yeah, he's not got hold of me anyway. So yeah. Good evening. Yeah, 7th Advent Day. You can't beat them, can you? I think they're the best things that they ever brought out. Beer Advent calendars. It's like gets you in the Christmas mood from the start of the month right up to Christmas. Gets you in the mood. I'm always in the mood for Christmas. You know, don't get me wrong. But this just cheers you up. You know, especially after today. I've had a really, really crap. The weather, not the actual work, but certainly the weather has been awful. Cold, wet, windy, wet, and then nearly getting killed by a tree. Well, it wasn't far away. Wow. There's not many times I'm scared, but I was like, where the hell is that coming from? And yeah, it was a scary moment. Yeah, thank God it landed in the middle, away from me. Especially when you can't see what's coming towards you. That's the worst thing. Pitch black, can't see what's coming. Green Thomas as well. So, Thornbridge's Blood Orange Halcyon, an Imperial, a Blood Orange Imperial IPA at 7.4%. You had to turn the fire up. Fair play. I've got the fire on next to me. Stoking me up it is. It's warming the old cockles. Even had to come home and get a shower because I was absolutely frozen to the skin. And yeah, it's one of them days. Lovely orangey looking pour. I thought it was more orange and red. You go further back, it's actually got that red tinge to it, like a blood orange tinge. So white head. And again, that blood orange on the nose. There is a touch of grapefruit there. The tangerine element, I can't get that. You know, I can't get what I can't get. But loved it. Never did get the ABV. Tastes like a 4% to me. Gotta be honest. I do get a lovely warm feeling in the stomach. No, mate, weddings are still going on. Yeah, there's still weddings. People getting married. There's a backlog of weddings, though. Yeah, people wanting to get married to people. Yeah, jobs are good. Anyway, cheers. I need to do some more bulldog kits as well, to be fair. I really do. I want to do Fours Hammer. So, really enjoyed this from Thornbridge. Again, another cracking beer. I need to get a job at Thornbridge. The way I'm going, I'll be their #1 mascot at this range, at this rate rather. Out of 5, wow, one of the best IPAs I've had in a while. Tastes gorgeous. They are great kits. Yeah, Bulldog are absolutely top class kits. And again, a cracking IPA. A good 4.55 out of 5. Would I drink it again? Hell yes. First time drinking it, barnstorming. 6.4. Right. Cheers, everyone. Back in about 2 minutes for the next beer review. Cheers, Thornbridge. I'll neck this off camera.